Okay, and here we go. Shadowgate 64. Here we are again. Alright, so I've been wandering around this stable here, really worried and concerned about what I do in this stable. And it turns out the stable has nothing to do with the right answer. By the way, I only got the absolute bare minimum of information to change something about the game. So as soon as I do the next thing we need to do, I'm immediately lost again, just so you know. But this will open up a pathway for us to some other potential things. All right. So, the answer, the thing I've been overlooking this whole time, is in this house here. This is the magician's house where he and his sister lived, and where we got the flint. And I've walked around this room a lot of times, just, you know, clicking on everything in the room. But here's the thing. The object that we need is in this room. The problem is it's disguised as something else. And what it is, now this is disgusting. What it is, you can see it here now. It's right in front of us. It's a bedpost. It's this bedpost. I've come over here and clicked on this bed several times, but you have to get right up on top of this bedpost and click on this post. This bedpost is strange, as if taken from some machinery. Shall you take it? You take the lever. It's a lever disguised as a bedpost. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's revolting. This is horrible. Why would you do this? Who would ever think? Who would ever think to investigate the bedpost? And in fact, I clicked on the bed, but it just wasn't centered enough on the post. And there are times in this game where you click near the right thing and it adjusts your gaze for you. And so that they didn't do it here infuriates me. Like, you come over to the bed, like, you should come over here, even if it's out of frame. If you click on the bed, it should turn your head and say, there's something weird about this post. But it does nothing. And how? I don't know. With these muddy, low-resolution graphics, how are you even supposed to tell it's a thing? How? It makes me so irritated. I just want to spin. That isn't fair. Yeah, I hate this. But anyway, I know where this lever goes, so we can make progress now. You spin me right round. So we've got the lever. Can you spin, please? I was spinning. You mean me, IRL? I'd get wrapped up in my headphone cord. I can't exactly do that very easily. All right. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Three Teeth did an amazing cover of that song? I don't know Three Teeth. Alright. So we bring our lever over here. With an audible click, the lever snaps into place. So, young Dale, are you on the correct path? Up until now, there has been little that I can truly tell you, for a link exists. A link with which mine enemy, my once brother, might thwart your efforts. So I have told you little, hoping you are the one that might bear the mantle, hero. But now I will help as much as I can. This ancient place once controlled the flow of water to the castle. It might do so again, allowing places to be crossed which cannot. So, look for your path, choose wisely, for the trials shall soon be on you. With success at the trials, your attainment shall soon be complete. Okay. So, now we need to try out the sequence. Right, right, left, left, right, 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 left, right. Let's try left, right, right. Nope. Right, right, left. Right, left, right. Oh no. Oh no, this is horrible. None of them worked. Okay, well, that's actually where I want the other one. Remember last time where I stood here and put in every possible combination? We're about to do the exact same thing again, only this time I have a lever. So it will be even slower. Hello, Derek. Welcome to the stream. We have gotten further. Unfortunately, none of the solutions that the game offered us to this puzzle actually worked. So now we're just gonna brute force every combination. I had to get some help. The object we needed to pick up was disguised as another object. I never in a million years would have found it. It was a mistake to turn those different directions, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Now that they've made a complete rotation, we're always going to use right. Went out for dinner tonight, went to Hooters, it was good. I've never actually been there. I don't really like sports club type restaurants like that, or B-dubs, or places like that. They're usually too loud and crowded for me. But I hope you enjoyed it. Like their wings, I had a coupon for my birthday. Right on. I do like good wings. Order takeout. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would probably do. And that's what I've done before. Like, I've gotten Buffalo Wild Wings before. But yeah, I would get them takeout just because it's too loud and crowded inside, like I said. Not really my scene. Not too bad. When I lived in Houston, there was a really good wing place in Houston called Pluckers. I had some friends who liked to go there, and I really liked going there with them, except I hated being there. I enjoyed my friends' company, and I enjoyed the wings, but I'm kind of doing this on autopilot, so I really hope I'm not missing any of the possible combinations. I'd really hate to have to do this again and pay more attention. That's why I'm pulling the lever even when I don't think I should, like when I make a full rotation. If I do it at the beginning and the end of a full rotation, then, you know, I'm kind of doubling my effort unnecessarily, but sort of one of those just-in-case kind of things. Your local pizza place is also sports bar themed, and it's delicious, but I only ever get takeout because it's so loud. I feel you on the yummy food, but loud. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. A faint trickle can be heard as if water begins to flow. The trickle becomes a roar as the sound of a vast amount of water begins flowing. The way is now open. The trials await all who would call themselves worthy. Alright, there we go. This was a tremendous amount of work to open a single door. No spicy peppers. No, my pepper that I was gonna eat tonight, it's no longer looking edible, so I had to cancel the spicy peppers for tonight. We still have pistachios and beans though. Be wary, young halfling, for you shall be tested, and tested well. Your next destination shall examine your inner being. If you are found wanting, then you shall surely fail, but if you are found worthy, then a life of servitude is your reward, so beware. Oh boy. Way to make it sound enticing, Lackmere. That's no reward. Agreed. This door still won't open. Hey, and there we go. There's a bean. Thank you, Derek. Let's see what we get. Oh, let me get some of the stuff out of the way. Let's hope for something good. We are. Oh no. It's the it's the peach or vomit bean. So if it's not delicious, it's really not delicious. Okay, we're good. We're good. It may be good. I know. I realized there was a chance of it being good, and it is. So thank goodness. But the thing with that bean is when it's not good, it's really not good. All right. So victory on that bean. How long do you think this is? I don't know. I would guess I'm probably about halfway through the game. I mean, it says there are 4 towers, and we're about to start. The title says there are 4 towers. We're about to start exploring tower number 3. I'm going the wrong way. Almost walked right off a ledge. What's the lore on this game? We are, we're in a castle in sort of a generic dark fantasy world. We got thrown into a dungeon at the beginning and escaped, and now we're just trying to wander around and find our way out. There's a bad guy, like a really bad guy, took over the castle, and I guess we gotta stop him. Why us? Well, the ghost of Lackmere chose us. I guess because we were just the best of what was around. These waters have stood here for a long time. The character's name is Del Cottonwood. He's a half man, half elf. That's why they keep calling me Halfling. You notice an inscription on the plaque. It reads, "Prepare thyself, the trials await beyond. Anoint thyself, the trials lie ahead. Pass these tests, and in accordance with the law, your station shall be bestowed. Endure the tests of loyalty, knowledge, understanding, strength, courage, and soul. Anoint and prepare for the trials mean life, but also mean death. Leave all possessions behind and enter alone, for only then can you succeed. So has been decreed by the Circle of 12. Here we are, Lackmere again. Can you feel the weight and oppression above you? Can you feel the centuries press in? Yes, there is death here, but it is a trial that must be accepted and completed. It cannot be conquered, no, lest anyone boast. Rather, it must be endured till the end. And in its ending is a new beginning. For once the mind, body, soul, and heart have been tested, only then can one proceed. But I can warn you to be wary here. Things are not what they seem. For one reaches out from the grave to alter the tests. Be wary of his evil presence, for he will more than test you. He will trick you. We were told that a long time ago. One of the ghosts told us, that what we think we know, we don't know when we go into the trials. Unfortunately, he wouldn't be any more specific than that. So we've got a stairwell, we've got a door. I decided I'm probably going to get the Switch Online expansion pack. I mean, it sounded to me like you probably were. I'm still leaning toward not myself. Excuse me. 64 in Genesis. It'll probably be worth it. I think the controllers look cool. Yeah, the controllers. Unfortunately, the controllers are an extra $50 each. I might pick up one of the Nintendo 64 controllers, though, if I catch them back in stock sometime. The Genesis controller I can live without. I'd rather play the Genesis games with an SNES controller anyway, so. I'd probably better save before we get too far into this tower. Title of the book is Novice's Journal. Shall you take the dusty tome? You bet. Always use a little bit more reading material. Sneezing from the disturbance of dust, you take the book. You can give this game a go if they added it. Who knows? They might. It'd probably be one of the cheaper ones for them to get any of the permissions they needed for it. A stack of chairs is piled up high in the corner of this room. Yes, I see. I want the book that's under them, though. The name of the book is The Brotherhood Report. Will you take the slim book? Yes. You take the book, and the pile of chairs falls on top of you, crushing you to death instantly. You take and place the book within your pack. This ancient book is familiar to you, the writings of Connor. I'm glad they're adding Banjo-Kazooie. It's one of the better N64 games. Book adds to the weight of your pack. Title of this book reads, The Trials of the Kingdom. Do you wish to take this book? Always. Take every book. A heavy tome slips neatly into your pack. It's weird that the game still has to ask when I come across a book. Just making sure there's nothing in the on the floor, nothing in the chair. The one in 64 coming day I really like is Winback. You ever play it? No, I haven't played Winback. Coming day one. Yeah. The thing that's most intriguing to me is the expansion stuff coming to Animal Crossing. But I don't really know that I want to pick that game up again. I was a little tempted. Looking at the announcement, I was a little tempted. I was thinking, should I... Like, I considered just deleting my Animal Crossing save and just starting fresh with the new stuff added to it. But I don't know if that's actually a road I want to travel. You read the inscription on the plaque, pay homage to the king. Pay homage to the king. Well, who's the king? Are you the king? It looks like this guy's got a crown and a robe. Looks very king-like to me. You, maybe not so much. This guy looks more like a wizard. Guy looks like a knight. Maybe a priest. Another knight. Alright, so... more knights. So I think this is probably the king. The Dusty Hall is lined with faded portraits of heroes from past ages. Ah, hang on. Pay homage. Kneel? No? I was told not to bring any items. And yet, my pockets are full of items. You know what? I better read some of these books that I found. Greg says it's still weird to play Sega Genesis games on a Nintendo console. It's definitely something that I don't think anyone would have seen coming, 30 years ago or whatever. Winback? I have a copy of Winback. Alright, I curse this day, the last day that the tower will be opened. The last of the Brotherhood have decreed this day as the beginning of the end for their sect. If only the good master were still around, then this day would never have come. I do not know who to blame more, the power-hungry, like Belzar, or the weak-minded, like the current king. There has been too much turmoil, too much upheaval. I am even beginning to hear voices. I know them to be voices from the past, from another time. In the examiner's room, I hear the voice say, "Oh, to be king and to sit in my rightful place." The times being such as they are, I have even begun to question my sanity. Still, I wonder, is the tower lamenting its fate like I am? Brotherhood Report. There is talk amongst the Brotherhood since the death of good Master Lakmir. There are some who push for a successor to be named, Belzar. This makes all of us uncomfortable. True, he is the most powerful and well-learned among us, but it has been said he uses death magic. This Belzar has even gone about proclaiming that he should be instated into the legendary Circle of 12, which ceased to exist centuries ago, the pride of the man, but it all goes back to the black arts. It is rumored that Lakmir forbade Belzar from taking the challenge. It was not until after Lakmir died that Belzar took the test of the Tower of Trials, and since that time, it has been said that Belzar has become even more eccentric. It is curious because we of the Brotherhood feel we are without direction and need a leader, but to choose one such as Belzar, who defied the orders of our revered teacher, seems unthinkable. I guess that's Belzar. Voices from the past sounds ominous. Yes, next Tuesday is when we're going to do it again. The Writings of Conor. I think it was after King Jair died that I first heard Lakmir speak of death magic. At that time, I did not know why he was speaking about such a subject, but now I realize that may have been when Lakmir first saw Belzar's inclination toward the black arts. Lackmere explained that everyone has two natures, a good nature and an evil nature, and that the two are always warring with each other. From birth on, a person is never truly free of that struggle. Even someone like himself, he said, experiences doubt. I knew Lackmere thought fondly of Belzar. A testament to this was that he did not banish him altogether for using black arts, but rather just forbade him from using them again, and prohibited him from taking the test of the Tower of Trials. This might have been Lackmere's biggest mistake, but who knows the workings of Lackmere's mind. Belzar's power exceeded that of all the other disciples. Many believed, certainly I among them, that he was to become Lackmere's successor. Maybe Lackmere believed there was hope for Belzar, that the struggles would continue and that the good would win out. And I myself believed this, and I might have believed this myself, for Belzar seemed to change for the better, but then Lackmere passed on. That was when Belzar changed again. Disobeying Lackmere's commands, he took the testing of the tower. He passed the deadly test and came away with a harder heart, craving more power. Something happened that tipped the balance to the black arts. It is hard to say what happened at that time, but it is easier to trace what has transpired since then. His arrogance increased as he first attempted to be named successor of Lackmere. Next, he attempted to be instated as a member of the Circle of 12. The audacity of the man, but nevertheless his power increased and he grew more erratic. He was thwarted at all attempts to legitimize his rank, but this only served to agitate him further. His erratic behavior dissuaded more from following Lackmere's vision. How ironic that his most gifted disciple would destroy his noble dreams. Talk of Lackmere's ability to sense the future seems to be false, for he is gone, and a madman has destroyed the proud tradition and the high hopes of the Sorcerer's Guild. As of this writing, there are few of us left carrying on the way. We still seek learning, but the towers are closed to us. The wards and magics remain strong, preventing most from entering. The secrets and meanings of our trade are also fading. There are few here who continue to teach the way. Those that do have to contend with Belzar every time he returns. Belzar seeks something he cannot find. I shudder to think what he's contemplating. The dark ways that he has embraced could be the undoing of us all. At night I often dream. A pair of yellow eyes stare at me. The hatred emanating from them is almost smothering. I fear that something terrible is coming. And so Lackmere the Timeless worked toward transforming the castle Shadowgate into a place of teaching, a place of service, a place where all could come and learn, commoner and noble alike. The search for magic was denied no one. This proved to be the demise of the plan, for the mechanisms for training were put in place. This allowed both those skilled and unskilled in the magic arts to vie for the sorceress rank and the ring of the kingdom. Those born with the gift did not suffer long, those who had no magic in them. They became prideful and deemed the teachings too easy in order to accommodate their lesser brethren. Thus an elitist attitude formed for those pursuing the humble station servant to the kingdom. A deadly state of mind that ruined many a sorcerer's chance at greatness. And the mechanism for testing was erected, the trials. These were meant to test all aspects of a man's being before he was to be found worthy, but even these noble tests were found wanting, for the commoner thought them biased toward the noble. An example often cited was the emphasis upon crests and lineage in the test. These, many complained, were needlessly mired in the politics of the day, for many crests were but minor variations on others, and the intricacies were lost on the commoners. For example, the silent dragons of the royal family's crest was a minor variation to the screaming ones on another prominent house. Too, the double entrance to the tower on the royal crest was a slight variation from others. And the variations go on. Many questioned the need to know such minutiae, claiming it was all politics. So silent dragons and double doors? Single doors? I gotta look at that again now. claiming it was all politics, for truly, what use is it to know the difference between the frowning boar of the House of Valdor versus the grinning boar of the House of Hurl? So the doom continued, festering amongst the up-and-coming ranks of new sorcerers. Those in higher stations quietly questioned why Lackmere did nothing. I humbly see it as an oversight to one who had the crushing responsibility to help rebuild a kingdom. These books go on forever. This is too much. Yes, these things continued spiraling downward until it reached its current status, decreased enrollment, few passed the trials, especially since the addition of the new administrator, Nathor, the Timeless One's failing health, the crumbling condition of the castle. These problems multiply as Kaltorland struggles to arise from the ashes of the Warlock Lord's madness. I wish we could be more like the Westland, home of the legendary Lord Gyre, a loosely governed confederate free to chart its own course, its own way. My goodness, and I gotta flip through it again. Because this is the only piece of text that seems to have something maybe useful in it. Silent dragons. Double entrance. Okay, let's look at these again. I mean, can we just walk through one of them? Just says the same thing on each of them. Oh. Never mind. I appear to have found a secret door. Well, that was easy. Oh, maybe not so much. Maybe not so much. Weird. This portrait shows a cunning man in regal accoutrements. The name inscribed is Nathor Dreslin. I don't think I've ever seen that word in text before. All right, so is this the king? I'm also excited for the Cowboy Bebop live action series. Right on. I've heard the name Cowboy Bebop before, but I know nothing about it. You notice something under the lip of the frame, a switch. There we go. It's a great anime. Yeah, my anime knowledge is super limited. All these seem to be parts that form a puzzle. You wish to take the pieces. Sure. You gather up all the pieces. All the one pieces. Fragments of a crest. Inscribed on the plaque are these words, "Create the true coat of arms." Make the correct coat of arms. Every single one pieces, exactly. The coat of arms for the royal family is completed, but nothing happens. Oh no. I suppose I've gotten it wrong? Let's try again. I don't think that's going to be right. It didn't even tell me whether or not it was right. And I know it gave me some information, like, right? Double entrance. I mean, I know those are windows, not entrances, but... And it was silent dragons. Oh, but hang on. It also said that what I think I know, I won't really know. So maybe everything in the book is wrong, is what the ghost meant. How many puzzles am I just gonna brute force? How come I can never figure out a solution? My mind is inadequate. The coat of arms for the Dreslin family is completed. A thundering noise reverberates from the wall. It sounds like words. None shall pass beyond. If ye wish to continue through these tests, then your mind shall be next. Answer truthfully and without fail, for the other side shall ye find. If ye possess a stout heart and a clear mind, then step forward for your reckoning. Be ye prepared? Sure. Reminds you of a PC game? I mean, it's a sequel to a point-and-click game, so... Yeah, it's very, I would say it's very heavily PC influenced. Who has forever been known as the Good Master? goodness. I don't know, Lackmere. You have the words of truth. Well done. Reckon. Give me the answer to my question. What was responsible for the banishment of the evil one? The Staff of Ages? The words of truth. Well done. Give me the answer to my question. By what name does the Master Dersius go? Words of truth. Is it the Master of Dersius? Did they leave a word out? Did I miss a word? Who knows? Give me the answer to my question. I don't remember either of those names. Aristolin is the rich guy who wanted a flower on his grave, and Rastolin is the old scholar guy. And Dursulin was Aristolin's like servant who we talked to his ghost in the sewers, and he gave us a stack of treasure. What is the prohibition against black magic? Answer is overpowers the mind or taints the soul. I guess it taints the soul. You're the words of truth. Well done. There's a lot of these faces. The answer to my question. It was the rightful king of Cal Torlin. Oh, interesting. I actually don't know. No. I was defeated. I'm apparently equally bad with video game people's names as I am with names in real life. You're back at the entrance. Wow. Wow, harsh. Oh, I gotta build that thing again. Oh, but I already have the pieces. Never mind, I don't have to build the thing again. Alright. Quiz time once more. What symbol is one given a sorceress rank? Oh, they're different. Oh no. Ring of the Kingdom. Answer to my question. What is Lord Gyre's homeland? Oh no, I don't know this. Westland. Answer to my question. Name the number of ways into the royal family's tower. 2. Of what species was the last dragon? Gold? That was purely a guess. Who is the rightful king? Well, I was wrong when I said Lord Gyre before. So it must be Nathor Dreslin. I don't even know that I've heard of this character before. Conquered the challenge and broke all the walls. Alright. Go up to the teleport armor. Oh, my controls are reversed. Oh, you know what? My controls are reversed. But you know what? What if I put on the insanity ring? Now my controls are normal. How do you like that? I can't actually read this plaque. Oh, there we go. You read the inscription. Strength comes from control of one's world. They're missing an apostrophe there, but okay. Oh. 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 Alright, no more. No more blue ring. What? The inscription reads, "The light must burn at the end as it does in the beginning." No, I didn't want to run into the knight. I didn't know it was a teleport knight. Oh, what a bunch of garbage. This game. This game can be really annoying sometimes. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do this with reversed controls. I don't need no cheating ring. My mastery of video game controls is unparalleled. Which is why I do things like accidentally run into teleporters. It doesn't even look like the other teleporters. You barely make out the faded inscription. One must not rely upon magic, nor shall one rely upon force of arms, but rather upon the wisdom of knights. No magic, no force of arms. The wisdom of knights. I guess we take this candle. Do I light the candle first? The old flint. With a steady breath, you take the lighted candle. Well, I was told... there might be a maze. You see a small protrusion. Shall you press it? Press it? Yes. The grinding of rock on rock. Apparently the switch activated something. Ah. Oh no, my candle. My candle is wearing down. It's locked and can't be opened. Oh, there's no keyhole. This will take me back to the entrance of the game again. This is okay. I don't seem to be moving around by candlelight. So... maybe... I don't remember this passageway before. Oh. What? My candle is gone. Welcome in. Welcome in, Master Tuesday. How goes things? We are moving along. Master Tuesday, the subscribing bot himself. We're kind of lost in a maze at the moment. So... I don't think I noticed that door before. Oh yeah, I think this door took me somewhere very unpleasant. Oh no, I couldn't open it. Never mind. It was the door downstairs that took me somewhere unpleasant. You really don't have a lot of time to wander around this maze. Oh, I'm out here again. Oh boy. I'm never gonna make it. I'm not even sure where I'm trying to make it to. That looks like a doorway. Sure wish I could get through there. You've already thrown the switch. Oh-ho. back here again. Something seemed not right upstairs, other than my decisions. Seems like I'm supposed to flip a switch and then somehow come back down here. But I don't know, because after I flip this switch, the ladder moves over there, and then I can't go back over here because this door has come down. Well, let's see where this goes. Oh no. Pick a door? I have no idea where to go. How am I supposed to do all of this without running my candle down? There's so much to have to do. Do you like roller coasters, Frownie? Not at all. I especially don't like ones that flip you upside down. Get stuck upside down and die? Well, unfortunately, I have never done that. This was the candle thing I was talking about. I figured that this is what you are referencing. You know, I thought I'd played through this game before with like a walkthrough, but I'm not so sure about that anymore. Everything seems incredibly unfamiliar to me now. I mean, I don't know, but I would think certainly I could remember a giant maze with a terrible time limit, right? I have a hint for what's next. If I do, I don't remember it, because I only remember you asking if I did the candle maze. So, whatever it is, don't remind me. Oh. I gotta run all the way back here. Okay. Man, this is awful. You can even see the door on the other side. I actually couldn't tell if it was open or not, but I'm going to assume it was. My candle is so pathetic, though. I shouldn't have spent so much time messing with the wrong door in this area. Run. I know it's empty. Put the candle on it. My candle was not that tall. Ooh. Getting cold chills running down my spine. You puzzle out the cryptic words. Sometimes the path shall be behind you, but still plainly in front of you. I'm a vampire. I have no reflection. I feel like the solution to this involves walking backward or something. Behind me, but still in front of me. I walk backward through a mirror. An odd sensation accompanies you as you pass through the mirror. Hey, I think that was right. I see nothing suspicious. Oh no. No! Oh, life is bad. Text Thought Green, welcome in. Great to have you here. Is this Shadowgate? It is. We're playing some Shadowgate 64. And I've just got sent back to the very beginning of our tower here, so I gotta run through a bunch of puzzle rooms all over again. You see nothing suspicious. I'll be the judge of that, exactly. Oh. I've passed through this room so many times that I'm nearly as good at walking around with my controls reversed as I am at walking with them regular. Of course, it also helps that I'm not very good at walking around with my controls reversed. So, thank goodness we do not have to do the maze again. Except that I don't remember the way through the maze. But at least we don't have to carry the candle this time. Oh, I can't believe it would send me all the way back to the beginning over such a silly mistake. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize I was approaching a teleporter until it was too late. What a rude game. So I wonder if maybe I'm supposed to go into a different mirror. I seem to be able to walk up to... Oh. Gaze into the mirror and lost in its reflection. Hang on, can I go back out again? No. So that's where I went through. That panel there is untrustworthy. I mean, it looks like I'm supposed to place something here, but I don't have any six-sided objects. Can't go up to the other side, it's backward. Sorry, I haven't been typing. I've just been busy barfing this whole time. But don't change games. I love/hate it. Right on. I mean, you're welcome to lurk, Loyal. I appreciate, I like for people to chat with me, but if you've got me on in the background while you've got stuff going on, I'm not gonna begrudge you. No, Frownie, aren't you reading? You see nothing suspicious. I guess I don't. Hey, what about this brooch? Nope. Oh no, my controls are backward. What happened? Oh, I put on a ring. I meant to just take a ring off, and instead I put one on. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe if I walk into this panel backward. I don't want to run through the whole tower again, but... But that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna know this tower better than the original architect by the time we make it out of here. The base of the candlestick holder is a 6-sided object. Maybe that can be slotted into that table. What? I was daydreaming and got turned around. That's what happens. That's what happens when I let my mind wander in the middle of a maze. I've been having to use this ointment for my eye to clear up some redness. I have to go back to the doc in a few days to follow up. I'm thinking of saying something like, "This ointment isn't working and it tastes gross." Good move. Oh, please do. I'm worried if I run into either of these knight statues, they will also teleport me back to the beginning. Something prevents the candle from leaving its holder. This room's different. Oh, I'm glad I went through a different one each time. An odd sensation accompanies you as you pass through the mirror. This one's got a thing. An impressive ring rests on this pedestal. Perfect. Oh, give me that ring. You warily grab the ring of the kingdom. Warily? There's nothing wary about it. I'm excited. I'm putting this on. I'm showing it to everybody. I beat the trials, and it only took constant brute force and trial and error. The room spins and you feel nauseous as you are magically returned to the entrance. I don't think the nausea has anything to do with teleportation. I think it has to do with the presence of Lakmir. Because I've been teleported back to the entrance several times, but I only felt nauseous the time he showed up. Truly, my young friend, you wear the mantle well. Know this, that with your new station comes new responsibilities. Things grow grave as we speak. You must hurry. I beseech you to awaken our brethren, the ones to whom held mastery of the air. That sentence does not make sense. You now possess the authority to do what you could not. Lakmir is the master of vagaries. At least it wasn't a bedpost. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst. A lever disguised as a bedpost? That's infuriating. And remember to open the path with a familiar voice. Only in its music can you go on. A fish is far too far away for me to interact with it. My mother and sister called me on the phone earlier today telling me they couldn't get in the house because there was a hornet blocking the entrance and I was supposed to somehow save them. Hold up the phone and I'll ask it to shoo for you. I unfortunately I get hornets around my home in the spring and summer. I actually don't think any of them built a nest this year, but last summer I had a giant hornet nest hanging right above my garage. It just appeared out of nowhere. I wonder if my neighbor plucked it off of his garage and came and glued it to mine. Part of the reason I was so late today is a friend called me to come save her from a spider that was inside of the front door. But when I got there to rescue her, she wouldn't open the front door to let me in to deal with it. That seems like quite the catch-22, Chaos. So, my thought is, I'm wondering if this ring will open this dragon door in the first tower. The bracelet didn't, but maybe the ring will. The door opens at your touch. The Ring of the Kingdom has gained you entrance. Perfect. Alright, and we get a carrot. You found the dragon flute. Will you take the instrument? You bet. Oh, that's much better than our other flute. You decide to take the fascinating flute. Yeah, I mean, look at the pixie flute. And now look at the dragon flute. The dragon flute is awesome. Pixie flute looks like a dollar store recorder. I bet the pixie flute sounds terribly shrill. It doesn't even have a little sculpture of a pixie on it. It's very rare to see an Australian hornet. They are bigger than a European wasp, but certainly not as big as the ones in the States. You could almost put a collar around those and take them for a walk like a pet. So the dragon flute... Like, I'm thinking play the dragon flute at the dragon door, right? Everything seems to be so obvious now. Everything was so cryptic before, and now everything feels really linear all of a sudden. It took me 15 minutes of shouting through the door and her screaming before she managed to get the courage to let me in, but once inside, I was able to escort the little spider pal outside without any problem. You're too kind, cows. It might not make me very popular, but insects and spiders and other creepy crawlies that find their way into my home, they don't often get a reprieve. Yeah. Oh no, you're very disappointed that nothing has happened. Ancient statue seems to glare at you. You notice an ancient thing inscribed at its base. A dragon understands, but will obey only its own call. I thought that's what the dragon flute was for. Piercing eyes of the statue seem to stare at you. You discover an inscription at the base. Only with wings, roars, and fangs shall a dragon fly. Maybe I get closer to the door. Oh, easy. Crawlies I don't mind, but if it flies, it is time for murder. And I mean, it depends. It depends on the insect. You know, if it's like a ladybug or something, I'm probably not gonna squash it. But if it's something that I think may possibly be capable of biting, stinging, and worse, poisoning, then I don't mess around with it. When I was 11, I got bit by a white-tail spider. I was in the hospital for a week. When it comes to spiders, it's me or them. I've only been bitten by a spider once, I think. No, twice. But neither of them caused serious injury. What's a white-tail spider? I assume the white-tail spider is some sort of monster. Sparrow lives in Australia, the land of monsters. Australian wildlife seems to me to be like creatures invented by H.R. Geiger. It's from Australia, so naturally whatever it is must be a terror. This place is kind of interesting. The relief work on the ancient sculpture is amazingly lifelike. A small and unassuming spider that gives a bite that causes necrosis of the skin. Thankfully, it only left a scar about half the size of a U.S. penny. My goodness. I woke up with an insect crawling around in my ear one morning. That's the worst. That's the worst insect attack I've suffered. It was a silverfish. Ugh. That's the worst. I know. I know, it was horrifying. It was a wretched experience. You read the ancient words, the last dragon. Take the tattered volume? Yes, I think we already found a book called The Last Dragon. Place the book amongst the others. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not counting the parchments and folios, we are carrying 19. We are carrying 19 bound books around with us. We did not have 2 copies of The Last Dragon. But one of these books is about The Last Dragon. But my hand where it bit me had swollen up to twice its size, and I was on a drip. It was painful. I believe it. I believe it. Silverfish are so strange. Only ever saw them when living in one specific rental property that seemed to have a problem with them. Nowhere else have I seen them. I had to Google them because I thought they were some alien species. Yeah, so I saw them all the time. When I lived in Houston and I worked at the used bookstore, people would bring in, like crates of books to sell to us sometimes. And like you'd pull a book out and set it on the counter, and then silverfish would just come running out of it. Supposedly, what I've heard is that they like to live inside books because they eat the glue that holds the binding together. So book spines make a really good home for them. And yeah. Anything that was brought in with silverfish, we refused to buy it from the customer. We told them they had to take it back. If they left it with us, we destroyed it because we couldn't allow the entire inventory to become infected. I heard that too. Also the paper and sometimes even just the ink. How do you get rid of them? Like once your home is infected with them, you can set out traps for them that poison them. I'm not really sure how effective they are. And I imagine you could gas them too. I finished my report, and Goodmaster Lackmere sighed with a sad expression. I told him that there were no more known dragons. I told him that the fabled last dragon was nowhere to be found. What I did not tell the good master was that I did not believe that at all. To complete my studies, I was given the task to discover where the last dragon was, a difficult thing, since dragons are said to have been long extinct. Like any good student, I accepted my task. I studied the old times, interviewed many people, and traveled far. Here is what I pieced together, and I hope I have shown wisdom in withholding my findings. There is purported to be one remaining dragon, and it is Lackmere himself who discovered this beast. I do not know from where, but I assume it to be distant. I have discovered that this past season during festival, something strange happened. It is well documented that on the night of festival, a powerful storm descended from the slopes of Gatekeeper, the castle inhabitants rushed indoors to escape the fury of the storm. The strange lights and fires that were glimpsed from behind closed windows were never truly explained until now. At the height of the storm, the legendary dragon keeper Denarth was said to have entered the dragon tower. Why he was out in such a deadly storm was not known, but others tell that they saw the hulking Denarth struggling to control a huge beast upon the top of the tower. The golden beast, when illuminated by lightning, bore a huge wingspan that blotted out the sky. This last part is always dismissed as drunken musings because of its source, but I wondered and pieced together more. Wondered and pieced together more. At the height of the storm, before the strange lights began, others tell of Lakmir sneaking about and heading toward the tower. This is so unlike him, but he was described so accurately that I cannot dismiss this portion either. He was described so accurately. I switched the meaning of the word and said inaccurately. He was described so accurately that I cannot dismiss this portion either. The sorcerers in parts of the castle tell of feeling a huge explosion of magical energy. Someone was casting a great spell, but no one knew who or why. Strange lights glimpsed in the sky imply something magical was afoot. Though Lakmir has always denied any such thing, I've always found it curious that the Master Wizard of the castle did not sense something magical in his midst that night. The fury abated, but the storm continued until morning. The guardsmen tell of seeing the solemn figure of Denarth leaving the castle in the early morning hours. All that he had in the world was strapped across his back. He was never seen again. I believe that the last dragon was on the tower that night. I believe that Lakmir was forced to do something he did not wish. I feel he knows that I know the story, but that he wishes it to remain a secret. Why that is, I cannot say. I hope my decisions in this are wise, and that the last dragon, the secret to the tower, will remain until such a time as they are needed. Okie dokie. I just read that the essential oils from cedar wood is very effective at getting rid of silverfish, as in a mortal pesticide to them. Doesn't cedar wood actually smell quite nice? Yeah. I believe it does. If only all pesticides did that. This precious gem looks like the eye of some predator. Take the gem? Yes. Is it a dragon's eye? You take the gem, noting that it looks how a dragon eye might look. It seems like the game actually might have heard me. Can we read this sign up on the wall? It looks too high up to read. Why is it up there if we can't read it? Same with this plaque. Why can't we read the plaque? I don't know of anywhere I've seen a dragon with a missing eye. Better save. I feel like I haven't saved in a while. I cannot stand the smell of fly spray or insect killer, and no amount of trying to mask it with mint smell or whatever helps. I mean, it must be pure toxic, so why spray it at all? Just do it the Aussie way. Get a thong or a flip-flop, as you call them, and slap the offending insects. Or perhaps even better yet, a fly swatter? Nature's way. Flip-flop repaired with a bread tag. uh... So I got this dragon's eye. Here's the thing. 3 of these. Right? Silver dragon. Silver dragon. Silver dragon. I mean, I know you know where I'm going with this. Gold dragon. Why is this one different? And why does it look like it's missing a tooth? I don't have anything that looks like a dragon tooth. Like, it seems like there's, there's like another layer to the tower here. I don't know how to get up there, though. Having said that, a lot of Aussies love getting around in their flip-flops, but I'm strange. I have to be wearing closed shoes, sneakers at least, even inside, and it's because I feel like my toes have no spatial awareness. I will hit them on anything and everything. My dad wears his shoes all the time, even when he's inside. Like, he gets up in the morning and first thing he does is puts on his shoes and he wears them all day. Even when he's not doing anything or going anywhere. I don't know. I don't imagine it's for the same reason. But I don't really know what his reasoning is. I don't like flip-flops because they make my toes uncomfortable. I don't like having the little, like, thing in between my toes. Flip-flops are the worst. That's pretty much you too. For me, it's almost a safety net thing. This is going to sound insane. I could make a run for it if I needed to. Some comedian, I don't know who it was. I once heard a comedian make a very similar observation. They said something along the lines of, if you if you're putting on flip-flops, then you're making several decisions about your day, and one of them is that you need to make sure that you are polite to everybody wearing real shoes, so you don't have to run from anyone. I can't remember the exact delivery, which was a lot more eloquent than mine. I'm also one of those people who is always barefoot. Well, once again, I find myself very unsure about how to proceed. Maybe I show this dragon eye to the guy in here. Maybe the flute. That Rastalin guy has served no discernible purpose. I wasn't always this way. I recall as a kid, 100-degree Fahrenheit days running to my friend's house barefooted. You'd have to run from tree to shadow to tree to shadow, and in between the concrete or asphalt would be like fire walking. Exactly. I don't really like to go outside. I don't really like to go outside barefoot myself. I'm usually worried about stepping on some stinging insect. I'm lost and confused again. I gotta figure out what to do next. I'll be honest, it makes 0 sense to wear flip-flops or go barefoot here in Oz, where you could step on a deadly spider, step on a snake, step on an ant nest that would quickly devour your feet, or just suffer third-degree burns from the floor becoming a frying pan. They left without paying their bill. Man, that's the shortest arms I've ever seen. You know what? He kind of does. I don't think I'm going to help him out with any of his itches. I think he's on his own. I wonder if I can obtain that frog-like creature if I sneak up on it and grab it quickly enough. Nope. I don't think there's any reason to go back in there again. Wings, roars, and fangs. I feel like I need a dragon fang, and I found only a dragon eye. I don't see anything on the floor anywhere. Got an eye off of the table. Is there anything behind the table? Can I push the statue? I've never been able to do that so far, but... It's got an inscription I can't read. There's something over here on the wall I can't read. This game is such a nightmare. I don't know. Nothing looks any different from anything else down here. And like up here, some of the stones are different colors, but seems pointless. Geronimo. A slip, a pinwheel of the arms, and you fall into nothingness. Your cry trails after you as you continue to fall into the bottomless pit. That's pretty much what I expected to happen, but... But I don't really have any ideas. Thank you for that. Thank you for the tombstone. I seem to require a dragon's fang. I found an eyeball. I mean, the ring of the kingdom is kind of golden and teardrop shaped. That's almost fang shaped. You think I can plug my ring into that socket? I feel like I might have actually tried that already. But I don't know. Let's go see. The game doesn't even give us any text acknowledging that, it doesn't even give us any text acknowledging that there's something missing from that, panel. But, I mean, clearly it's damaged. Well, you figure it should say, it looks like something fits there. Remove the ring. Try the ring. Nope, just puts it on. Oh, I really despise not knowing what to do. We make such a nice chunk of progress and then nothing. Not a dragon fang on the floor anywhere, is there? I don't remember what was in here. Something's blocking it from the other side. So I've still never opened this door. I don't know if it's because I haven't discovered the right combination. I feel like maybe I'm just supposed to come out through this door at a later time. I don't know, nothing connects to it. There's got to be some way to get to the other side. But this is just supposed to control the water. I don't know. Let me step away from the computer a moment, my friends. I'm going to take a short BRB. I'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Okay, my friends. Thank you for standing by, allowing me that short break. Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back to you as well. I'm feeling disheartened now because it felt like we were making such good progress, but we've come to another roadblock, and the trouble is that for all of the things that we have done tonight in the game, none of them have actually been meaningful, because all we've done is find... Like, we found a path that branches off of the main area, but nothing that we acquired has any impact on any of the regular things in the game. Like, the world out here outside of this tower nothing has changed. Like, the characters haven't progressed in their story. We haven't been given any items we can use to interact with any of the characters. So, like, all of our progress has been self-contained, and now that it's come to an end, we're just as stuck as we were before. And I'm afraid that the only way that I'm going to make any progress is to look over every square millimeter of texture in the game and hope that I find another item disguised as scenery. And really, hope is all I can do. I mean, it's so clear. There's a fang missing. Okay, great. I don't have anything in my inventory that looks like a dragon fang. The closest I have is the pendant on this ring, and it won't let me put that in there. I found this eye. Dragon eye. I've got nowhere to use this dragon eye. None of the dragon statues even have eyes, let alone are missing one. The dragon flute seems to exist exclusively for gaining entrance to this tower. Hang on a moment. I'm not very hopeful, but I want to take another look up here. Okay, I didn't actually see anything. Like this. Why is there a thing on the wall? Why does this one have an inscription I can't read? Why anything? What? Why? And the thing about this game is there are no characters that you can show items to and like get information from them. Like that old guy Rastalin, like he should exist in the game for the purpose of me taking items to him and showing them and then getting some sort of text that hints at their use. Because currently he just seems completely pointless. Well, let's try going down to the sewers. I don't know, maybe something changed in the sewer when we moved the water. I don't think it I don't think it will. I don't think the water level will have changed or anything like that because the sewer is on the opposite end of the map. But, I mean, it's better than the other ideas I have. Ah, back to this endless wandering. No, not the wandering. If you don't like aimless wandering, you are tuned into the wrong stream. That's like 80% of what I do here. Okay, it's pretty clear that the water levels are unchanged. Yeah, this is all same old, same old. Wish I could squeeze through here. Or into here. I wish I could pick up whatever's over there. Even if it's useless, I wish I could pick it up just because it bothers me that I can't. Oh, yeah. Leads out onto a cliff. It's weird that it's like the water's like extra deep here. See how I kind of go lower and higher? There's no like indication on the floor. I need a dragon tooth. Who wants to sell me a dragon tooth? I'm trying to remember if there was anything dragon related anywhere else in the game. I can't think. Can't think of anywhere I've seen a dragon statue. Seeing if any of these guys say anything different. I really doubt they will. I've already undertaken the challenges. I've gained 3 items, and I cannot think of anything to do with them. This is bad. This is real bad. Every idea I've had has been worthless. Have you tried giving them to bedposts? Oh, you're a real comedian, cows. Sadly, that might be the way to make progress, though. For all I know. Leave me alone. Can't you see I have the ring of the kingdom? I just keep retreading the same. I just keep retreading the same like 3 rooms, hoping in vain I'm gonna see something tucked away somewhere that I didn't see before. Like, oh, this piece of the tablecloth isn't really a tablecloth. there a ghost anywhere? Someone talk to me. Talk to me if you're a ghost. I need to very thoroughly check these areas, I think. Where'd the bones go? There were bones on this step before I lowered the water. Now I lowered the water and the bones are gone. It's dangerous and quite slippery, you say. I'm kind of afraid that the only real viable thing to do at the moment might be to go back to go back to those three valves and start turning randomly again, and hope maybe that door next to them opens up. don't really think that mechanism would be the solution to more than one puzzle, but... most of the times what I think is wrong anyway. The bones are right behind me, oh no! How horrifying. I set this pile of chairs on fire? Feel a malevolent presence permeate the air of this place. A ghost. So, little man, you come to gloat of your victory. You bear the ring, the symbol of all that is wrong with this accursed realm. That symbol should bear my coat of arms, respected by all who see it. Instead, it shows the error of a senile old man, and that timeless wizard too. He is as much to blame for this as all the others. Now be gone from my presence. My schemes need to be planned. I shall return. What? You jerk. You're a jerk. You showed up, you talked to me, and you didn't give me anything to help me make progress. I guess we were supposed to find him before. Well, I found something that I didn't find before. It was worthless, but it was something new. New is good? I guess so. I mean, it's not bad. Just gotta look everywhere. Just look at everything, everywhere. The horrible thing is that, like, whatever it is I'm looking for Could be something that I was supposed to find a long time ago, and so it's back somewhere in the beginning of the game or something. There are long stretches of time, in fact, where I really regret choosing to play this game. No regrets? I don't know about that, cows. It's so never-endingly impossible. I spend so much time in this game, like literally hours, wandering without any idea what I'm missing. This game is not doing a whole lot to make itself likable. You know? Okay, so what I wanted to find out is, where do these teleport you to? You know what? I feel like I already discovered this. Yeah. Alright, so this room, this trip back to this tower has been a waste. I mean, sure, I guess I met a ghost that I didn't know before, but he just turned out to be a pointless jerk, so I don't really call that a discovery. All right. Well, my only other thought is to try to brute force another solution to that valve puzzle. I don't really want to do that though, but I don't feel like I have any other options. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of anything else I could do other than that. And just nothing is coming to me. Oh. Hang on. No, I don't want to do that. Because look. That door where it says it's blocked from the other side. It's this door. So that would be a waste of time. That valve puzzle... because it takes place in this square that's in the top right here. If I'm in that room and I'm trying to go out a door that's blocked, that valve puzzle might be one regret. Yeah, it'd be a huge regret because yeah, that's not going to do me any good. This is the door. And I don't care how I turn those valves. This pile of debris is not going away. Only with wings, roars, and fangs shall a dragon fly. Wings, roars, and fangs. Dragon understands, but will obey only its own call. It seems to me so obvious that I'm supposed to put a thing into that dragon's mouth to replace its missing fang, and that'll create a stairwell for me. But I have no items that can do that. I have nothing that looks like a dragon's fang. The closest thing I have is this nail, and I tried that. I'm looking for, like, I don't know, a secret button or anything. How about this? Is that a button? It's round like a button. And just, what is this? Like, I come down here. There's a table where I found a dragon's eye. There's a statue. There's a plaque I can't read. I have to be wearing the Ring of the Kingdom to read it. Play this. Look at it through the dragon's eye. How can there be nothing to do in this room? There a ghost hiding anywhere? Behind the statue? I don't know. I think I'm just exhausted, my friends. I don't know what to do about this game. It's so fatiguing. I feel like this level of searching is a little bit much for the graphics this game has. It's so hard to tell what is off to investigate. Agreed. So, I guess clearly I've missed something somewhere in the, somewhere in the game. There's a dragon fang that I have somehow missed. And it could be in any room, in any building, or outdoors. This game has broken me. I am simply not smart enough for this game. It's a terrible, terrible feeling to have. This game is just making me feel bad. I'm so confused. How is anyone expected to figure this out? What IQ is required to be able to play one of these games? Maybe some inspiration will strike after sleep. I don't know. It's going to be a while before we come back to this one. Well, at least I didn't waste any more time with that valve puzzle. I guess we can at least be thankful for that. Well, I don't know, my friends, but it's we've hit the 4 a.m. mark, so I think it's going to be time to wrap it up here. I'm out of thoughts for what to do. This game has crushed me. It has broken my spirit several times over now. I just have no idea how to even begin trying to figure out what it is I'm supposed to do. I really don't want to resort to a walkthrough again. I hate doing that, but I don't know. It might not be possible to beat without it. I cannot think of a single thing to do. So we're gonna call the game here. It seems a little obtuse, to put it mildly. So we're gonna call the game here. We're gonna wrap the stream for tonight. Thank you for being here, my friends. Thank you so much for chatting with me and for just viewing the stream. It's been a pleasure to have you here. Tomorrow night, we're going to play Symphony of the Night. It might be our last night on that one. We seem to be really far into that game. So, we might finish up Symphony of the Night tomorrow. We'll probably start the stream with something... Excuse me, sorry about that. We'll probably start the stream with something different. Either playthrough of Ghosts and Goblins or maybe some Castlevania The Adventure. Maybe a little bit of both. I'm not sure. It's going to depend on what time I get started and what I'm in the mood for. So just kind of be flexible. But the main event is going to be Symphony of the Night. And like I said, maybe the finale of Symphony of the Night. Because we are pretty far along. So hopefully you'll want to tune in for that. Friday night we're going to do... Friday night will be sort of the same story, where we might do Castlevania The Adventure and Ghosts and Goblins, or Ghosts and Goblins at the top. But the main event for Friday night is planned to be Doom 64, which I'm very scared to play. I have a feeling I'm going to be lost in that game quite a bit, and probably not very good at it. I've never played a Doom game before. But since it's a spooky game, I reckon the time is right. Take care, Frownie. Good to see you again. Good to see you as well, Sparrow. Thanks for being here. So yeah, if you want to stay on the line, my friends, we can go on a raid. There are a lot of people streaming right now. As much strife as this game has been, it was still a great stream. Well, thank you, Cass. I would say that makes it worth it. Okay, my friends. Thank you for your patience. I'm gonna point us in the direction of Thrifty Anvil. Thrifty Anvil has raided our streams a couple times, and we've never returned the favor. So why don't we head in his direction and check out what he's doing? I don't really know him that well, so hopefully, hopefully his content will be good and appropriate. I guess we'll find out. I expect it will be, since he was cool enough to hang out with us. But you never know. It looks like he's playing something spooky. His stream's called Zombie Zombie Zombie. So let's go check it out. All right, my friends. Thanks again for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day or night until I see you again.